Happy evening, dear friends. Hope everyone are in live. Yeah, today we are going to discuss on strings. Okay, Python strings. Yeah, it is a day two session. Yes. Yeah, dear friends, actually in the first session, good evening, dear. So in the first session, we have just discussed about the Python and basics of the Python, how you have to create it and how you have to assign a variable and what about the statements and mainly related to the indentation we have just seen. And not only that, yeah, we have discussed about how to make the variables, assigning the values directly, that is dynamically and statistically. Yeah, of course, by using the input and input prompt we have just seen, and statements and commands, all the things we have discussed, dear friends. Today we are just going to go for the module. It is all on, yeah, exactly, it is all on data structure, how the exact structure of a data it is. Before going on to that, I just want to let you know one thing different. So when you just go for a data, okay, so you are just getting a data in, of course, if it is double quotes, yeah, you are just specifying it as like a string, or even you can just say it is text data. And when you just specify something as like a number 75 or 70, or even if you just specify 75.5, so this would be as like a numerical data. In such a case, this exact number, yeah, you are going to see it in later functionalities. But here we are just going to discuss on most main information related to the strings. Okay, so having towards the strings, yeah, dear friends, actually this exact string. So if I just give a value a, yeah, if I just specify this as my string content, yeah, you can provide it in here. Yeah, you can just provide it within the double quotes or within single quotes. And of course, dear friends, we have also discussed about triple single quotes and triple double quotes also. Can anyone just put it on the chat box? What is about this thing I have just specially specified? Yes, yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it is all about the dog string which we have already discussed. Yes, dear friend. So in such a case, yeah, this exact string variable exactly proportional. So here, yeah, you can also use it as like a command on using this dog string. Yeah, when you can just go with this double strings or double quotes or single quotes or triple quotes or whatever be, when as string content, if you are assigning to a variable, how this exact string content has be handled by the system. Of course, kindly just observe here we are giving as one among the character P and it is in uppercase. How this exact P it would be evaluated or it would be recognized by the system? Any idea, dear friends? Any idea? Yeah, I have already specified. Of course, mentioned it. Okay, exactly. So this is what, yes, ASCII code or Unicode. So this exact piece, see, actually system just knows only about ones and zeros. So whatever you just specify this as a content, yeah, each and every character, yeah, it has its own ASCII code and Unicode, yeah, that would be the exact translation from the high level towards the low level language of a machine understanding, and that it just makes it, yeah, according to this, if it is a small a or if it is a capital A, yeah, you can just specify it as a 67 or 65 or 97. So we have to say whether it is an uppercase or a lowercase a, so that it would be goes towards the system as ones and zeros. That is what the exact understanding of a machine. Okay, now I am just going to give a string content to a variable. So let I just make the same thing. Python, this is what the exact content. Now, the first main thing when we just to go towards the string content, kindly just observe one thing. Previously, we have given one specification that even if you are making it with a, for an example, a is equal to 70, if you are again valuing as an a is equal to 75.5, what happens? Yes, it is overwritten. Of course, this is an integer, this is a float, yeah, it is understandable. But when you just make this exact overwritten, yeah, this is the data also would be changed. So this would be updated. But when you just make it towards the string, yeah, of course, the same thing. If you want to access the exact content of the string, yeah, it is possible. But when you just want to change at least one particular character, yeah, of course, you have to make the same thing as like overwritten. You are not able to change the single. Why it is not? Of course, the exact string content, you are not able to make anything as like a editable. So in such a case that it is non-editable, yeah, it is specified as like, kindly just observe, it is immutable. So here immutable, of course, string content is an immutable sequence where exactly the Unicode would just take it into the path and it just translates towards the system. Okay, now let me just create a small content of a string content. Okay, so here let me just provide, okay, str1 is equal to some string. Let I just give my name Ajanta. So here, so kindly just see here, dear friends, if you want to make any string content, yeah, as I have already specified, so you can just provide it in the double quotes, or you can just provide it inside as like a single quotes, or even you can just go with the triple quotes, triple double quotes, or triple single quotes. Okay, so this is how you can just assign. This is first step. And second, once after assigning, yeah, you are not able to change any single character or any particular character of the string content. That is what it is specified as like a immutable. Okay, now let I just assign this str1. So how come we can access it? Is it possible to say, okay, you just specified, ma'am, that is each and every character. If you are just specifying, it is not able to change or editable. Okay, whether it is possible to access? Yes, it is able to access. How we are just going to access? Of course, by using indexing. Okay, now I just want to let you know one more thing, dear friends. So here, when I'm just going towards the indexing, okay, so let I just have this same example. So let I just provide a is equal to Python. Okay, so what is meant by indexing is exactly I just want to access each and every character or each and every content of the string content. Okay, so in such manner, and of course this exact index would starts from 0. So when I just specify 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and kindly observe how I can access this T. Yeah, of course it is in the third character, but according to index, what it is? Can anyone just specify at which location it is? Exactly, it is in the second position. But on accessing here, yeah, you have to provide the exact index format. How it is? A in a square bracket, you have to specify 2. So on specifying this 2, yeah, it exactly give you the output as like T, where the second position, that is the second index here, it is the T. Okay, this is how you are able to accessing, and here we are just specifying it in the starting from the 0. And kindly observe, dear friends, not only this exact positive manner, you can also have this indexing in the negative manner. Okay, yeah, coming to that point, yeah, observe, dear friends, when on just making this negative manner, here from the backward it just comes. So when it starts from the positive, yeah, it is positive indexing, or even you can just say it is a forward indexing. And coming towards the backward, yeah, it is backward indexing, or you can also specify it as negative indexing. Okay, now again I just let you know one more thing, dear friends. So yeah, this a is a value or variable which it just going to contain as string content. So here this is what the string content, and when on accessing, that is if you want to access each and everything as a single content, yeah, it is possible by using indexing. And how you are going to make that indexing? Yeah, there is two types of indexing. One is positive indexing and negative indexing. And of course, you can also specify this positive indexing as like forward indexing, and this negative indexing as like backward indexing. And specifying the index value, dear friends, kindly observe, it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and when coming towards the backward, it is -1, -2, -3, 4, -5 and -6. Okay, so here if I just specify a of 0, yeah, it is p. If I just specify a of 3, can you just give me the output? Yes, yes. Exactly. So it is H. And not only this a of 3, of course, if you just specify a of -3, that is also H, because if you come towards the backward, yeah, you can have this -3, that is also here. We can access the exact content. Hope you all understand. Okay. Now coming to the question, dear friends. By using this indexing, as whatever be forward indexing or backward indexing, I am accessing a character. Now kindly just know, how many character are you able to access at a time? The question is for you, dear friends. How many character are you are able to access here? Yes? Of course, good, superb. So it is only one character you are able to access. Okay, whether is it possible to do more than one, or is it only one character do you able to access? No, dear friends. Actually, you can also have a number of characters. For that, what we are just going to do, so under accessing, okay, under accessing concept, by using indexing, we access each and every character by forward indexing and backward indexing. And if you want to more than a character, yeah, you are going to use slicing. And here it is very, very important concept here. Kindly just observe, dear friends. So here under this slicing, you have three main attributes. One is from where you want to have the access. For an example, if I just specify from 1 till 4, kindly just know from 1 till 4, and I just need this 4 character to be accessed. So in that sense, yeah, from which and till which and how many characters, that is the steps. Now I just enhance this again. So kindly just observe, here also few rules are there. If, of course, whenever you are just making use of the slicing, these are the three attributes. You can opt anything as like a default. If you didn't provide this start, of course, what the systems do? Yeah, from the beginning, it just access. If you didn't specify anything in the stop, yeah, for the default, it just goes till the end. And if you didn't specify anything in the step, yeah, defaultly, it is recognized as like 1. Now, coming to the main important point. As I have already specified, yes, I need to access this 4 character. So let me just give from the starting, I want 1. Okay. So for the attribute of start, I just give 1. And yeah, for the stop attribute, what I have to give? Yeah, Prabhu, would you able to specify it? For the end, so starting, I am just giving it from 1. and I just need Y, T, H and O. Okay. Yes. You are specifying 1. Yeah. For the from. Okay. What about for the stop? Yeah. Good, Prabhu. For you specified 1. That is for start. Okay. For stop, what would you specify? Yes. Yes. Okay, so here, yeah, 151. Yeah, of course, superb, Prabhu. Yeah, what is here? It is, see, this exact 4. What happens till 4 I just need, and towards the rules of this top, always what we specify, it would just take it as like n minus 1. So if I need till 4, what I have to give? Yeah, here I just got the exact answer from the Prabhu. Yeah, it is 1, 5 and 1. What is this 1? Yeah, I just let you know. This exact one. Now each and every sequence of character I'm just getting. So here its output is Y, T, H and O. Okay, fine. Let me just go to the coding and come back here again. Okay, so kindly just observe, dear friends. Let me just use the same thing. A is equal to, let me give Python. Okay, as we have already specified, for A of 0, what we just got? We just got it as a P. So here we are able to access only single character. Okay, now again A of 3, yeah, we just get H, and to the same A of minus 3 also we have the H. Okay, so this is how you are making use of the indexing as forward indexing or backward indexing. Okay, you can access only one string at a time. Sorry, one character at a time. Okay, so here let me just make use of some more, and we are going to access the more character, and that exact concept is called slicing. Okay, so going towards the slicing. Yes, dear friends, observe here. So the same A, let me just have, it is in Python. And as for us concerned, I just need from Y, T, H and O. Yes, of course, as Prabhu specified, I just go with 1:5:1. Okay, so here, yeah, thank you, Saran. You also specified the same. And yeah, here we just have Y, T, H and O. And one more thing I just want to let you know, dear friends. Whenever you just specify, yes, kindly keep in mind, that is, be conscious that whenever you specify this stop, yeah, it access only with n minus 1. Okay, so now, yeah, let me just go with negatives also. Yeah, would you just specify any of the characters here? Okay, so let me just have the exact characters. We just go here, H-O-N. I just need to access H-O-N. Can anyone specify what would be my input string? Can anyone specify what would be my input string? Yes, Arun, and I just let you know with the stop. Yes, so step. Okay, now let me just have the A of the thing. So here we are having the access as like PYTHON, and I just need to access us by using slicing. We just need HON. Yeah, I just got an information from the Prabhu. Yeah, it is -5 -2. Okay, okay. Yeah, you want to correct it. Yeah, no worries. Correct it. And I just let you have. Yes. Okay, you want to start with -1. Okay. Prabhu, here I just let you know again. Whenever you are specifying, so here I just repeat it again, this particular, here we have as like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and -6. And kindly just observe one thing, whenever you are using the slicing, okay, from the lower you have to go for higher. And even if it is positive indexing or negative indexing, kindly just apply the lower and then go for the higher. So here start with lower and stop with the higher. And again, one more thing, when you stop with the higher, yeah, kindly just be conscious with n minus 1. Okay, now, yeah, as I have already specified, I just need HON. So here, of course, this is a variable. So here, how we are just going to make it? A is equal to, okay, A is equal to, I am going to give a slicing from this particular concept. So here, A of minus 3 till 1. So here I have to give an n, and yeah, to the last you can just specify 1, or you can just specify the default as a blank. Yeah, even though it would just give out the answer as like HON. So till end I just need. Okay, so till end I just need. So let I just make the same thing in the code, and observe, dear friends, A of minus 3, and here double colon, there also you just get HON. Okay, and even you can just give the step minus 3 colon and 1. Yeah, that is would also be the same. Okay, now I just give importance to the step. So yeah, of course you are aware about what is the start. Yeah, where do you want to start? And here, this would be the lower value. Even if it is a negative indexing, kindly just be conscious, you have to be this as a lower value. Okay, now coming to the stop, yeah, this one, of course, it should be the higher, and added to the conscious, it has to be included as like n minus 1. So if I just need till 3, I have to give here as 4. So that it just means as like 4 minus 1, it is 3. So it comes till 3 like this. And last one, it is step. Step is in the sense the exact sequence. The exact sequence. Okay, now I just give you some variation of that. Kindly observe, dear friend. Same. I just go with the same example. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And observe one thing, dear friend. Here, let I just give everything as like a default. So if on default colon, I just get every character. And instead of this exact step, what is the default? Okay, Prabhu have one thing. So for negative, do we have to give steps as n plus 1? No, not like that, Prabhu. So are you speaking about the step or stop? Kindly just clarify, is it step or stop? Okay, in that meanwhile, I just finish this. And yeah, dear friends, here if you are giving the step any character, that is any number, yeah, it is just going to apply it. If you are not giving anything, yeah, defaultly it takes us 1, and we just get every characters, that is every sequence. And here in such of 1, if you are making it as like a 2, what happens? Yes, it just gives the output with the alternate, that is P alternate and next alternate, and of course further it don't have. So our output for this step, it is P, T and O. You can also have as a 3. Okay, in particular 3, what it happens, it has to skip 2 things, that is 1 and here, and of course H after the 2 sequence, and then it just goes on towards jump. And for 3, what it happens, it is P and H. Got it? So this exact step, is it all about the sequence of the output? And kindly just observe, if you didn't provide, it is default 1. If you provide as like 2, yeah, it is alternate. If it is as like a 3, it is as like jumping of skipping 2. And yeah, it is goes further beyond towards that. What is the exact default? What is the exact value you specify in the step? Now coming towards the Prabhu's clarification. Yes, as you specified, let I just make here, this is a negative, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and minus 6. I just need from here, let I just have Y, T and H. Okay, dear friend, for Y, T and H, what I have to specify in negative indexing, that is for slicing, I have to specify minus 5 colon minus 2 colon 1. Why this minus 2? Yeah, obviously here whatever we specify, it is n minus 1. But here, what is n? N is minus 2 and again you are specifying minus 1. So what it happens? It is minus 3. So till minus 5 to minus 3, it extract the data. We just get YTH. I think, Prabhu, are you okay with this? Hope I think so. It is clear. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now coming towards that sequence, one more option. Yes, you are providing positive indexing, negative indexing, and even though you are just specifying the same thing, slicing here, the same positive and negative. What about step? Whether is it possible on making this step as a negative? Yes, dear, it is possible. Yeah, if you just provide anything as a negative here, we just get it in a reversing order. Okay, so let me just try all these things in our coding. So observe one thing, dear friend. Here we just go with this code. So yeah, we are going with a colon, sorry, what we have just given. Okay, minus 5 minus 2. Okay, so minus 5 colon minus 2. And for the step I didn't include anything, so here we just get YTH, and let me just have a whatever be. From this we get Python and the same a colon, and here step is minus 1. Kindly observe, it is the reversing of your characters. Okay, now yeah, here the same thing, let me just make use of this thing by using the steps. Here if I just provide 2, what we get? Y and H. This T, it would be skipped off. Kindly observe Y and H. Okay, so this is how you can access one character by indexing, more than one character by using slicing. Hope you all understood. Yes, yes. Okay. Now moving on to the next part. Yes, dear friend, whether are you able to change any characters in the string content or able to delete it? Of course, as I have already specified, strings are immutable. Got it? Strings are immutable. In such a case, let I just have what is a. Yeah, here it is a is equal to Python. If I just want to access anything, a of 3, yeah, I just get h. Okay, I don't want to have it as like a h. So let I just give a of 3. I just want to change it as like yes. Okay, yes. Is it possible? No, of course, the changing of this character, it is not possible. So this would rise an error. And next, moving on, even if you want to delete that particular thing, yeah, the exact command for deleting is del. And even if you want to delete particular character from that string content, yeah, that is also, it is not possible of each and every character. If you want to delete, of course, one and only thing is possible. Yes, you can delete the whole content. What's it? You can delete the whole content. Yeah, one and only thing when on just deleting. So what we had previously is a. So let I just have a is Python. So in such a case, if I just delete a, okay, yeah, of course it is deleted. And even though if you want to access it again, yeah, it is not possible because a is deleted. So it just specify as like it is not defined. Okay, so what it is, yeah, whenever you specify any particular functionality, that is the content, it is in a string, yeah, it is not able to change any particular indexing content or single character by your character or whatever be, okay, you are not able to edit, that is you are not able to change. So in such a case, it is specified as like a immutable. Okay, now let I just want to give you small information related to this string. That is, there are three main information of this string processing, that is partition, split and join. Okay, partition, split and join. Before that, I just give you a small discussion about that and let me just go. Okay, so first of all, what is this partition? So whatever you just give it as like a content, that is a string content. Kindly observe, dear friend, this exact string content would be partitioned into three parts. Partition into three parts. Okay, first of all, how we are just going to make use of the partition? The partition, it just what? Yeah, if you are giving a content like this, 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, so this is a main full content. I just have 3 words in that, and each and every 3 words is separated by a space is there. Now, I just want to give a partition functionality, and kindly just observe, dear friend, when on providing the partition, yes, you have to provide it as like a partition and to the separator inside this. And in such a case, what is the separator? Yeah, if I just want to separate it with the space, kindly observe one thing. What we specified here, the exact content, that be the second part, and whatever the content it is before it would be the first part, and whatever the thing be after the exact content would be the third part. I just repeat, just observe, dear friends. For with an example, I just specify AJANTHA. Okay, so this is the content. Okay, and here what I'm supposed to give is a dot partition, and in that, if I just specified here with a J. Observe, dear friend, what is that? Here this specified the content is J. Now, as I have already specified, partition, it is all about the thing, making it as like a 3-part elements. So, in such a case, here I specified J. So, what is the exact content I specified in this parameter would be my second element. And whatever the content before that would be the first element. And whatever the remaining would be my third element. So how many parts here? Yeah, it is 3 parts. Okay, here of course you would have raised so many confusions. If I just specified A, one thing. If I just specified the repeated thing, what happens? If I just specified the last character, what happens? So all this comes here. Yeah, let me just see it. This partition with an example. Let me just take it here towards the coding. So observe, dear friends, here we are going to discuss about the string processing. One thing here I'm going to give is A is equal to Python. Okay, and I just want to make A dot partition. And here I'm just going to give inside as like Y. Now kindly observe this exact Y, whether the content of this is there in the string content, yes or no. Do you have the same content, string content, that is the character inside the string, yes or no? Yes? Okay. If it's so, yes, that exact Y, yeah, going to be my second element. But what about the first element? What is the before? So here, yeah, this exact Y going to be my second element, and the content before that Y would be my first element, and the content after the Y would be my third element. And kindly observe, this is what happens. Okay, now I just give you a few more example. If I just provide a content that is not there in the string content, what happens? even though this, as I have already specified, yes dear friend, partition exactly makes 3 part of element separations. Now here we are just specifying Z, the exact Z itself not there. How you are going to? Yes, of course, dear friends, observe here when on just making this Z. So all these exact content would be my first element. And the second element, it is not matched. So here I just get the second element as an empty. And third element, it is after it. So there is nothing there after Python, which it is already separated here as a first element. So we are getting the third element also as an empty. And observe 2 more example I am just going to give. A partition. Here I am just going to give P. What happened? What happened? And kindly just try this also. I'm just going to give last content. Yeah, just try. What would be the 22nd cell answer and what would be the 23rd cell answer? Just try, dear friends. Try. Okay. I'm just getting few answers. Yes, exactly. So of course it is 3 part only. Yes, in that 3 part, yeah, observe here when this exact P, yeah, I'm just having, yes, Memon. Super. Yes, of course, Prabhu Shankar also have tried it. Superb. So here kindly observe this P, yeah, it is the first element. So first element, of course, this P would be my second content. Okay. So what I have just specified here, Python, and here for the partition I just specified P. So P would be my second element. Okay. What is there before P? Nothing is there, so empty. And what is there after P? Yeah, it is Ython. This would be my next one. So totally we have 3 parts. That the same thing if I just specified partition of N. So this exact N would be my second element. And what is there before? I just have Pytho. This is what my first element, and the partition element, it is the second one. And what about the last one? Empty, because there is nothing there after this. Yeah, good try, Prabhu. So here this is how if you just specify. So of course defaultly when you specify partition, it is all about 3 parts. And observe one thing, even though I have just specified this, even if you just specify partition A, can anyone just say which A it would just take it? Which A it just consider? I have 3 A's here. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you just win? First one. Yeah, superb. Because whenever we just take any one element that is repeatedly occurring, yeah, it just go for the first occurrence. Okay, it just go for the first occurrence. Yeah, that first would be my A. That is the second part. And what about the first part? Of course, as usual, it is an empty, and towards the last, it is Jantha. Hope I think so. Everyone understood this? Yes. Thank you, Saronan. You also specified the same. Yeah, next, moving on to the, yeah, do you want to see it in the code? Yeah, let me. Okay, so here I specify S is equal to Ajanta, and if I just go with the partition of S dot partition of A. So here observe the first element would be empty, and second element what I have specified the content for the partition here it is specified, and the remaining would be my third element. Okay, yeah. Now, next moving on to the second one, split. Hope I think so. We have already discussed about this split. Can anyone specify where we have? Excuse me. Yes. Can anyone specify where we have? Yes, yes. Okay, so yeah, on just getting an input data, yeah, if we want to make a separation of that input, you can just make use of this split function. Okay, now making use the same thing, I just want to split this content. So kindly just observe here, whatever we give a content, let me have the same thing. And if I just want to split wherever a content here it is. So this one, if it is repeated, yeah, it is just going to have it further like that. So kindly observe where I just want to have a split. Of course, wherever you find a T, the content, yeah, make a split. So that exact split don't appear here. So instead, I just get this as my content. One thing, again, I just make a comparative, dear friends. Kindly just observe when I just specify this A, if it is repeated, what happens? The first occurrence it takes. But here on towards the split, wherever you just get this A, of course, it happens the splitting functionality. Okay. And on displaying the output, okay, on displaying the output, the exact content of this split don't appear here. Because that is what the exact content for the split. Okay, so here I just give you few examples. So let me just have it here. So towards this split, I just give few more, something different. Oh, let me just go for the coding here. Okay, so for join, let I just give x is equal to 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so this is what my content. And here, wherever there is a space, I just want to make a split. So here what I just make it, split of space. So this exact content would not appear in the display output, rather than only the content other than the split would appear as like a separated element. So kindly observe what happens. So here I just have a space. So I just get it as like a separated. And here there is a space. So I just get a separation. And for your information, kindly observe here. I'm just going to give s dot split. Okay, and here I'm just, okay, so let I just give here as T. So what happens? Observe, dear friends, in this particular 23 cell, the S here we have 1 and a space, 2 and a space, and then 3. So here it occurs with the T, and I just want to make it a split with the T. So here this exact T would makes us like an element that would be removed. So that content before the T would be my first element, and the second content till the repeatant of that T appears would be my second, and the third one, of course, here the T that would not be included, as here we have only 2 T's. Of course, we just get 3 elements. And kindly observe, a space is also there before T. Yeah, that is included here. And a T which is there here before, that is the first character of the 3. Okay, so there is a space before that would be included in my second element. Hope you all understand. Yes, yes, yes. Can I hear some yes? Do anyone want to repeat any particular concept? Hope everything going fine. Yes, thank you. Thank you for your response, dear friends. Okay, now going on to the third one. It is all about join. Okay, so I just have here. So it is all about join. So going on that join, of course, it is an unknown antonyms for this split function. That is here, whatever you want to concatenate the string, and kindly just keep it in mind. Yeah, this is a string processing, so it's just going to take the input as a string only. And what about the output? Yeah, I just let you know how this happens. Okay, so before that, let I just give you a small information, dear friends, on making this string processing. The first one we just seen as like partition. Okay, here this exact partition, take the input as like string and observe the output, it would be as like a tuple. Okay, output as like a tuple. What is this exact tuple is? Yeah, as like three elements, where the second element would be the exact partitioned element, and what is there before is the first element, what is there remaining is the second element. Okay, so here the input it would be in a string and the output here it would be in the tuple. What is tuple? Of course, let me just discuss it in the next coming further sessions. And moving on to the second one, dear friends, we just now discussed about the split. So just now we have discussed about the split. So this exact split, what happens? Yeah, it is just going to take the input as like a string and observe the output, it would be as like a list. Output as like a list. And yeah, the last but not least, yeah, here we are just going to have the join. Of course, as I have already specified, the split, actually the join is the antonyms of the split. So here it takes the list as an input and gives the string as your output. You can ask, ma'am, only this list can be done for a join? No problem. Of course, you can use a tuple element can also be used as a join. But here, the one single content is, yeah, join is an antonym for split. So whatever you just want to combine it towards the string, here it is from string to the list. So here from the list, you are going to get an output of a string. Okay, moving on to the coding, dear friends. So let me just have it. So what we had split, what we done in the 24th content, of course, let me just take it here and yeah, observe here. Before that, with what content do you want to join? Let I just make use of the same T. Okay, so with the T, I want to join. Okay, what do you want to join the exact functionality? Okay, I just want to give it as like a list. So this is what inside it happens. What happened? Now next. Yeah, so here we just get the output in the string which we have already assigned to the variable yes. Hope you all understand this. Okay, now yeah, dear friends, let me just move on towards the next one. So okay, anyhow, let I just have a show like so see here on this partition we just get an output which is in the parenthesis. Yeah, it is all specifying us like a tuple structure. And when on just making it as like a split, kindly just observe it is in a square bracket. So this has the structure of list. And last but not least, for the join, the input is list. Output, it is a string content. Got it? Okay, now last but not least, let me just have a small discussion on this string operation. Okay, so this exact string operation, what it is, Yeah, dear friends, observe. We have three main subdivisions. One is the basic operation. Of course, what we have discussed already, the concatenation. That is what. And the next one, it is all about asterisk, which we just specify as like replication. Okay, a small example. Let I just give. A is equal to, let I just give some content, and of course this exact operation, it is on all about on string. Okay, so how we are going to have it? Yes, observe dear friends, this string A, like that. I just give small example, some scribbles. Okay, so let me have like this. Okay, do you want it in a meaningful? Okay. Okay, so here I just give Ajanta, and here let I just give Devi. Okay, so let I just make it A plus B. What happens? What happens? What would I just get here? As I have already used the exact plus symbol, yeah, which it just means of concatenation, and yeah, both the string content of A and B, it would be concatenated, and kindly observe what is the result I just get is Ajanta and Devi. And you can even just observe here, for A I have given a single quotes, for B I have specified in a double quotes. Okay, so now going on to the another basic operation, replication, and what it is yeah, whenever you are in need of content and it want to be repeated with the same thing. So kindly observe here, I'm just going to specify B. And what is the content of B? Yes, what is the content of B, dear friends? Yes. Okay. So here the exact content of the B, what we have is Devi. Okay. How many times do you want to specify? Yes, thank you, Prabhu. So here, how many times do you want to specify? Here, surely, be conscious, surely we have to specify only the numeric value. That is also an integer. Okay. So here only numeric integer you have to specify, and what it is how many times do you want to repeat, and the content of B is repeated thrice to form a single string content. Okay, so yes dear friends, for concatenation you have to have both the things as like a string, and for replication of course you have to specify the number. Okay, yeah, next moving on to the membership operators. Yes dear friends, this membership operators, you have two main contexts. One, it is in and not in. Where it is in, where it is not in. Yeah, this is all about the exact content of one variable. So for let I just give A is equal to hello world. Okay. Now let I just go for B, which it just has hello. And here let I just have C as world and some other like this. Okay. Now kindly observe dear friend, let I just execute it and assign the value to the variable A, B, C, D. Now whether the exact content of B is there in A? Yes or no? The exact content of B is there in A. The content A. Is it yes or no? Kindly put it on the chat box, dear friends. Yes. The exact content, is it there or no? No, exactly. Why? Because is, kindly just, yes, Prabhu's answer. It is all about case sensitive. So kindly just observe here. It is all about H, that is in uppercase. Saravanan, no, actually kindly observe one thing. Here it is in uppercase of H. The content here it is H, E, L, L, O with the capital. But in A, it is everything in lowercase. Yeah, of course, here hello is there and here also hello is there. Yeah, that is what you specify, Saranan. But here it is a case sensitive. When you just specify whether the content of B, it is there in A. And for your information, when you just check for this membership operator, yeah, the output, it always be in Boolean. Can anyone say what is a Boolean data? Yeah, what is a Boolean data, dear friends? Superb. So it is all about true or false. So here, whether it comes as a true or false, B in A, yes or no? Whether it is true or false, no, of course, exactly here, true or false here, it is not there. So this is what the exact, Saranan, you have to be very conscious. So this exact H, it is in uppercase, and this exact H, it is in lowercase in variable A. Okay, now let me just check what happens to this. C in A, is it true or false? Is it true or false? And again, I just make one more thing. D not in A. Okay, so C in A, of course, we just get true. Yeah, Prabhu, you are correct. And yeah, observe D not in A. That is what now exactly? If I just specify D in A, what we get? False, because this exact Ajay, the content is not there in the variable A. So here, actually, if you specify only in, we get true, and here it is not in. Sorry, actually, if you just specify in, we just get false because Ajay is not there in A, and if I just specify not in, I get true. Got it, dear friends? Of course, of course. Rabia Rahim, you are just specifying A or 1. What is, okay, 0 or 1. Okay, you are just answering for Boolean. Yeah, thank you. So actually Boolean, yeah, here we just specify it as like a true or false. And coming towards, dear friends, the relationship operator. Observe relationship operator. Inverse of false is true. Yeah, exactly, Prabhu. Inverse of false is true. That is what? Not in, not false. So not false, of course, it isn't true only, na? Yeah, that is how we just have it. So kindly just be conscious. And yeah, next we are just going for relationship operator. Yes, dear friends, one thing you observe here. The relationship operators, it's all about with the ASCII or unique value. And in particular that if you are going for an ASCII values and when on specifying towards any character, for an example, if I just specify A, as I have already specified, if I just specify A in an uppercase, what is the ASCII value here? Yeah, it is 65. And when you just specify the lowercase a, yeah, it is all about 97. So this is how the exact ASCII values, it just happens. So with that, you are going to compare whether the content A, it is greater than or less than B or not. Okay, now let us just give here one thing, dear friend. Content of P, okay, is equal to, yeah, here we are making it with a relational operator. So let me just have it whether it is equal or not equal like that. Okay, so here equal to capital, that is uppercase P. Is it true or false? Is this is true or false? Yes, kindly let me know. Is that is true or false? Come on, come on. Okay, false. Why? Why? Super, super. So many things are coming. Yeah, thank you, dear friends. Here, what I just want to specify is, yes, this ASCII value of P, actually, when we just compare here itself, okay, you want to know that? Okay, let I just make it as like a because I have already given the value, na? Okay, I just make it. Okay. So now, kindly observe this lower A, which is equal to upper A? No. So here we just get the resultant, the same Boolean. That is what we just get. And to the thing, kindly observe, dear friends, if I just specify lowercase a is greater than upper A, what happens? Is it true or false? Is it true or false? Of course, super. So we just get a true. Okay, so this is how you can make use of it. Super, super, Prabhu. Yeah. So, yeah, with this relational operators, yeah, you can just go with greater than or less than. Yeah, okay. You want some more content? Yeah, I just give you. So here, Python, I specify here, and this one is less than this Python. Now, kindly let me know what happens. Kindly let me know. First of all, it just takes the first character of this P and first character of this P. That is the operand 1 and operand 2. And here, actually, this is what the greater. Because always the lower case would be the greater. Okay. In such a case, if I just specify wrongly as less than, what would be our resultant? What would be our resultant? Yes, dear friends. Come on, come on. Yeah, exactly. False. Super, Prabhu. So, yes, we just get it. Okay, not only this one. Again, I just make the same thing. Okay. Even you can just see this P. Okay. I'm just going to make towards P. Let me have this. Kindly just say here. First it compare with this one and towards the first character, both are equal. Going for the second character, both are equal. And when coming towards the third character, yes, this lowercase t is greater than this uppercase t. So we just get the true. Got it, dear friends? Yes. Superb. So actually, we are end up with this string and let me just continue with the list or let me just stop it here. Let me continue with the list or let me stop it here. Yeah, it's obvious, dear friends. Yeah, I just summarize what we have discussed today here. Yeah, we just discussed about the string content. Okay, yeah, with the string content, we are just discussed about, yeah, how it can be created. Yes, it can be created with a double quotes or a single quotes or triple quotes. And when to have an accessing, yes, dear friends, we can access it by using the indexing. And to this indexing, yeah, we are going to have it as like a forward indexing and backward indexing. Otherwise, we can also specify it as like a positive indexing and negative indexing. And yeah, dear friends, when on making this indexing, you can just access only one character. But when on making more than one character, yeah, you can access it by using slicing. And with the slicing, yeah, going back to the three attributes, it is start, stop and step. Okay, start, stop and step. Yeah, dear friends, this exact start, stop and step, yeah, it just has its own specification as like if you didn't provide anything here in the start, yeah, it just take it from the beginning. If you didn't specify in the stop anything, yeah, it just going to take it till the end. And one more thing, yeah, it going to include with n-1. And what about the step? Yeah, defaultly it is just going to have it as like a 1. Okay, if you are giving any other numbers, yeah, it's just going to skip it off and the remaining you just get it as like an output. This is how the slicing. And coming towards the operations, Yeah, dear friends, when on coming making this creation and actions, and yeah, dear friends, as this string is an immutable, you can create a content, but you are not able to edit. So edit in the sense, yeah, you are not able to delete or you are not able to change or anything. One another only, you can delete the whole content. Apart from this, two things we have just seen. One is about the processing as like partition, split and then join. Okay, where this partition take the input as like string, gives the output in a tuple, and split take the input as a string, give the output in the list, and join take the input as like a list and gives the output as like a string. And last but not least, the operations in the strings. Yeah, we just seen about the basic operation as like concatenation and replication. Okay, and second one with the membership as like in or not in, and with some relational operations we have discussed it, dear friends. So hope, I think so this would be very useful. Kindly just put a like if you are liking this session, and yeah, dear friends, kindly have a subscription so that you can just get the each and every videos, whichever, even if you are not able to attend, yeah, you can just get access to the videos. And yeah, if you asked about the link of this live, okay, so I have just given in the description. Kindly just go and have a check. Yeah, there is a WhatsApp group is there, that is data analysis 2024. There we are providing the daily YouTube link. Okay, so if you just join here also, it would be given. And further, I'm just going to convert this towards this whether Zoom Meet or Google Meet, so that you can also have your voice, okay, or voice over also. So that is what I'm just checking, and I'll let you know in further coming sessions, dear friend. Hope, I think so this session it would be useful. So see you tomorrow at the same time. Let me just start it at 5 o'clock, that is Indian time. Okay, see you tomorrow, dear friends, and thank you and have a nice day.